bye week, we heard Jimbo talk about it and say that it was a chance for guys to rest and heal up and then get a chance to work on things. Was that the case for you, getting a chance to rest, heal up, and work on things, or was it something different that you were able to take from it?
As a team, we took it as a team. We bonded more. We studied. We got an extra week to study our opponent, which is Clemson. They're a great football team. So we had that extra week to study. We had guys banged up, so we got a chance to heal up and really just come together as a team and make some common goals of what we got to accomplish on this stretch we're gonna go on.
When you talk about those goals, like, if I can ask, like, what are some of those things, or can you really talk about them?
It's just man, we didn't start the way we wanted to start, but good teams and great teams, finish strong and finish the season the right way, and that's just the main goal we stressing.
What would constitute a successful season then? If, like you mentioned at the start.
Right now we're not worrying about the wins and the losses. We're worrying about the way we can play football. We got some guys on this team with unbelievable talent. We just got to go out there and showcase it, and that's what we as a team we working on. Just really the way we playing football, the way we going out there and executing every play, and just dominating all three phases of the game. So that's what we're trying to accomplish as a team.
What have you seen from the Clemson defense, especially up front?
They replace guys. They do a good job of recruiting, just like we do. So they replace the guys they lost to the NFL last year, and they got a bunch of young guys playing at a high level. And up front, they playing real good football, and they D-line gonna give us a problem. We just got to match, what they gonna do, and they athletic in the secondary. The linebackers, we know them both well, and they gonna come play us tough. It's a big game, and that's when they play their best football.
You're real familiar with this team. You've seen this team for the last 3 years. But when you look at his team now this year, with Watson playing at this level, what would it take for this offense to compete with their offense?
Like I say, it's just the way we go out there and play. As far as competing with those guys, I don't think that's what we do. That wouldn't be Florida State football if we try to do that. I think we just go out there and run the football, pass the football, protect the quarterback. The way we do things at Florida State, we'll be right there in the game with them. As far as compete with them, that's what they want you to do. Just fall right into what they do. So we'll go out there and just play out football and just execute.
Dalvin, obviously Miami is significant for you in Florida too. What does it mean to play in this series, in this rivalry?
I seen this game evolve, like this rivalry right here evolved before I got here. So guys like Telvin, Jameis, Joyner, Devontae, all those guys, before we made this game where it is today. And the talent level in this game, is the best in the country. One of the best in the country. So I think that would make this game the level it's getting played at right now. So this game is being played as one of the rivalries at Florida State. So it's getting played at a high level. And, the game I would be in right now.
Your first game against them was here. I know you didn't play as much, but kind of a wild game. What do you remember about it?
I remember that game there, man. You had to be mentally ready for it because it was up and down. And I remember we got that stop on the 4th and 1 to switch the game around, and Carlos went in to go score the game with a touchdown. So it was an experience I wanted to experience my freshman year, and I got to realize this is a rivalry that I'm gonna be playing in for the next upcoming years. I just got to seize the moment, and I've been just seizing the moment.
Is there extra motivation for you going into Clemson? Is that the place you were committed to?
It's no extra motivation. I went through the process, but it's a game that I look forward to playing in every year. Because like I say, this game here it done became a rivalry that it's big at Florida State. So it's a game that I look forward to playing in every year.
Now, when you guys are kind of middle of the pack as far as scoring, once you guys cross midfield, what can you guys do better to finish drives a little bit better in that area?
Do it in practice. It happens in practice. Because we may not see it, but in practice, when we get down, we have periods. When we get in the red zone period, we miss like little assignments, drop balls, or miss reads, and we just realized we could fix it. We have redos, but them be the plays we can't redo in the game. So we just gotta fix it in practice, and that's where it's gonna start at. And I think it'll transfer over to that game field.
Why might that be different? Why might those little mistakes happen in in the red zone or inside the 40 as opposed to earlier in the drive as you're starting to just move the ball?
I think, we get kind of bored, with us moving the ball how we supposed to. And, that's the main thing. Coach Rich tell us, don't get bored at what we're doing. And our offense have been playing great football. We've been moving the ball, but we just got to finish drive. And I think that's come with us getting bored. And, but we can't get bored. We just got to keep executing. And, that's how you go be a good offense and a good football team.
Jimbo kind of stressed today the importance of getting off to a fast start, especially a team like this. What's plagued the offense that's made that so difficult?
Say it again?
What's made it so difficult to get off to the fast start offensively that you have?
We've been getting off to some good start. Like he said, we just got to finish the drives. And, we stall out when we get down there. And like I said, we just got to go finish. We just got to go finish drives. And, big games like this, you got to finish drives. You got to go execute and do the little things to win the one-on-one matchup, to win the inches in the game. So we got to go just finish drives, man, and that'll help us.
Dalvin, I know you guys are trying to look forward to the final stretch of the season here. Are there ever any times where you or some of your teammates might think back and say, man, if we would have did better at Louisville, we did better against Carolina, that we could be in better position nationally to, probably compete for the ACC title or even stay in the playoff picture?
No, we're looking at we're in the best position we want to be in. We right here. Like we said, we 5-2. Number 12 in the nation. And, we right where we want to be at, right in the mix. But we, like I say, we ain't looking at none of that. Like what happened. You have games like that. The North Carolina game and the Louisville game, but we can't look back. We gotta take that next step in this second half of the season and go play some good football. I think guys have realized that. My mind's done shifted to this second half of the season. And, we got out to a great start today.
Health-wise, what are some things that you did during the bye week to kind of just rehab and get back to as best you can be for the next final stretch?
I was good. I just rested up, man. Really studied the game more. Watched more film. And, really just spent time with the guys. That's about it. Did a lot more things with the guys. Rested up. And, worked out a little bit. That was about it. So, I've been feeling fine.
Dalvin, does being an underdog in a game serve as any motivation for you?
No.
The team thing?
No, not at all. No, because we still got to go out there and let the pads do the talking for themselves. So, serving as an underdog, just put a smile on your face and go practice and play some football.
Why do you think this team has struggled this year compared to, I'm talking about Clemson, compared to other years, with the NC State, they almost lost to NC State in the game. If it wasn't for a missed kick, they probably would have lost. Why do you think, these games are coming so close this year? Is it because they're competing harder against this team? Or?
I think it's the same thing with us. You got to realize, we've been winning around here. And Clemson been having a lot of great success. And you got to realize every team is going to play you tough. Every team is going to play you like, it's a championship game. And that's what's happened at Clemson. That's what's happening here. Every team is going to play you like that's their last game of the season. So they've been getting everybody's best shot. People been putting all the trick plays they got. And, they just been, having nothing to lose. They want to just play, So that's the type of games you're going to have to be in, when you're at the top level, and you winning a lot. So that's what's going on.
Last year, short yardage was the big story in the game, and you guys not converting. This year, you guys have been better in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the biggest difference?
The biggest difference, we just harped on it, like during the summer and during fall camp, win those inches. Like I said, we got to win those inches. And that's just something we realized, during the last season, that we got to win those inches. And, last game, that's what it came down to, 2 plays that we didn't win the inches. That we got to win the inches. So I think we've been doing a better job this season. I'm going to try to keep it up this game.
How well is DeMarcus Walker playing this year for you guys?
Who's that? Nah, man, that's a trick question. Y'all know the answer to that. If y'all don't know the answer to that, man, I don't think y'all been watching the right film or something. And but I could block him. But
All right, we're good on Dalvin.